Good evening, Multiverse! And welcome to yet another exciting episode of MNW Warzone! I am your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini, and tonight we have an exciting array of matches, including your main event, when our Sawyer challenges Adrian Driscoll for the TTV Championship. A deal was struck, and per this deal, if Sawyer loses, he cannot challenge again for the TTV Championship. And also, we have a match made on a wing and a prayer and a wish when Osman Killick faces Devin for the possession of the wish. So, all of that, so much more tonight. But before we get to that, recently there was a match for the Nexus Titan Championship. Chaz Lee challenged Tommy Black. Black outlasted and outfought the engineer, fueling more questions of, are we seeing the end of the murder cave? Well, that question can now be posed directly as Chaz Lee comes to ringside to address the multiverse. We have already seen the defeat of the Allfather, now sent out to pasture, Grizzly Adams, who we will have in action tonight, questioning how long he has left in the business. Dr. Grimm, who knows? In a lot of ways, this is the last man standing. Part of being a good engineer, being a good planner, is admitting when one's calculations were in error. And I made a miscalculation. And I can admit that. I underestimated the power of Tommy Black's fiery passion. I did not account for how long that rage could fuel him. I had hoped to outlast him and wear him down. And, of course, I was wrong and lost my bid for the title. And, of course, this brings the question of the Allfather, the question of Grizzly Adams. Is my time coming to an end? And I now have to admit that perhaps, just perhaps, the answer is yes. But I'm not being philosophical like Grizzly Adams. No, if I'm going out like Arkoff. I will not go quietly into that night. If you expect me to leave MNW, then rest assured, I will go out in the way befitting a true member of the Murder Cave. A blaze of glory. I worry what he means by that. When he says blaze of glory, what does that mean for everyone else? And in his case, is he talking about an actual fire? And that's a question that we can answer soon, I suppose. But for now, we've got to get the show started. And we are starting off with the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, the Blue Hood. And we are having what is known as a title eliminator match. The Blue Hood is going to face an opponent. If that opponent can beat the Hood, he will earn a title shot. If not, then he can just forget about it. Who is the Blue Hood facing? Well, someone who absolutely 100% thinks he deserves a shot anyway. Who am I talking about? Well, let's find out by heading to ringside.
Your opening match is scheduled for one fall and is a title eliminator match. Introducing first, King West.
The Fey King, the Dark Lord, coming down in a title eliminator. If he can defeat the Blue Hood, then he gets a title shot. The Blue Hood is looking for his next opponent. And he is really determined to not give the Dark Lords an inch. The Dark Lords are honestly one of the people the Hood is very adamant against. But the Earl King is not a foe you take lightly. And of course, we have seen all of the issues being created across the multiverse by the Dark Lords.
And introducing their opponent, they are the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, the Blue Hood.
And there he is, folks, your champion, the Blue Hood, coming down to take on one of the biggest villains in MNW. Don't let Earl King West try and tell you that he is anything else but. There they are. Of course, we aren't doing the ceremony of the belt because this isn't a title match. Oh! Immediately! And the King of Kings going after the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion. Of course, we will have a title match in your main event when Adrian Driscoll defends the TTV Championship against R. Sawyer. Earl King going after the leg. Oh! And going hard at that. Oh, the Hood with a knee to the face. And now both men outside the ring. One of the most dangerous spots you can be, and someplace that a lot of our competitors like to go. On the Hood, getting a chokehold, bringing him down. Earl King getting loose. We're up to a 6 count. And the Hood thrown back in the ring. And a 1 count for the Hood. The Hood wants to win because he doesn't feel that Wes deserves a title shot. Wes, of course, feels that he absolutely deserves to be champion. On the much more brutal tactics of the Blue Hood. As stated, your main event TTV match, the penultimate match of the night, though. Osman Killick accepted Devin's challenge. They will wrestle for possession of the Wish. Bow and arrow. And now the Earl King back on the offense. And Inzaguri, and now land the boots into the side. Oh! Going for that punch. And a clothesline by the King of Kings. Again, they are outside of the ring. Oh! I think the Earl King was hoping. Oh! Getting that neck breaker, and at this point, just manhandling him. And Wes pushes him off. We are up to a 6 count. Jawbreaker. And Wes thrown back in the ring by the champ. Oh, and there it is. With that coming down. Whipped into the ropes. Going for a knee strike, but didn't get it in time. And now, Snake Eyes. ropes. And Wes. Getting him now. What's he planning? Oh, and with that, a speeding bullet. And the Fake King is busted open. And down goes Wes. Oh! Making those that between the shoulder blades vulnerable and crashing down. He is now basically just brutalizing Wes. Wes hoisting him up. Oh, Snake Eyes in the hood is busted open, and oh! That, and now Wes being brought back to his feet. And vertigo.
And your winner, the blue.
And the hood eliminates Earl King Wes, and that means Wes does not get a title shot. Wait, what's Hood's doing? Hood grabbed a microphone. All right, let's get down to first off. Wes, stay the hell out of my ring and stay the hell out of my way if you want to keep your teeth. Now, on to important matters. And that is, who is actually going to challenge for my belt? Because I will gladly accept challenges from actual damn fighters. And you know who has proven to me that they're an actual damn fighter? Minuano. He got the job done. He has shown he's got what it takes, and he deserves a title shot after everything he's done. Winning the showcase before the Eliminator, taking out El Albatros. Now I'll happily fight him for the belt. And Minuano, you get your shot next week. So be ready, because I may appreciate you. I may think you got what it takes. But that does not mean I am going to take it easy on you. I am going to show you why I am the champion. And you're going to have your work cut out for you. But this is it. This is that shot everyone talks about getting. Congratulations. You got it. Now show me that you can make the best of this opportunity. So Minuano, get ready. Because next week, I promise you one thing. The opportunity of a lifetime. Well, you heard it here, folks. The multiversal heavyweight champion Blue Hood is giving Minuano his first ever multiversal heavyweight title shot. And it is next week. And that, folks, when you got a young wrestler just starting out, that is the opportunity truly of a lifetime. To be this early in your career. Now, yes, it's exactly what happened with Draco Rex. And now it's happening with Minuano. We are seeing a lot of opportunities coming to our younger talent. So, Minuano, I hope you're ready, because next week's gonna be here faster than you think. But that is next week. For now, we got to get on to our next match. And folks, this match, well, I guess you could call it a grudge match. It's two people who are definitely not happy with each other. Last week, we heard the Punk Master Ghost come out and state in no uncertain terms that he and Tiki wanted to get revenge on Johan Mjoln for not just what he did to them, but what he's been doing in general. And, well, there's no time like the present to make good on that threat. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Punk Master Go.
There he is, folks. He is the Punky Phantom, Punk Master Ghost. And he has a long history with his former faction mate, Johan Mjoln. Looking to get even after he and Tiki followed Johan from Flashbang to Warzone, only to be betrayed by the Son of Thunder.
And introducing their opponent, Johan Mjoln.
And here he is, Johan Mjoln, the Son of Thunder, an accredited demigod who I'm sure one of the things that he can't look past is what recently happened with the All-Father Arkolf. One thing the Multiverse shows is it's actually not easy being divine. As these two are sizing up, and here we go! And out of the gate, Johan taking charge, but the ref in his way. Basically, he just trapped the ref, and the ref anxious to get out. He may be functionally immortal. Doesn't mean he likes the pain. And, over the ropes. But the Ghost fights back, and you can hear the Phantom fans going crazy. I mean, if you're attuned to the spiritual plane, that is. One, two. And another suplex. Johan just laying down the pain. And once again, and this time looks like he's going to get him on an apron suplex. Speaking of pain, folks, if you've been paying attention to our sister show, Friday Night Flashbang, you know Sergeant Major Payne is over there looking to finally get his Big Oof title shot he earned a long time ago. And I can tell Grant Martin doesn't watch this show because he doesn't know that Payne actually earned a title shot. And the Ghost back in the ring, challenging Johan to follow him. And Johan thought he had him, thought he was going to get a taunt to body, and the Ghost psyched him out. Into the corner goes the Son of Thunder, hoisted up, scoop slam. And PM goes up to the mid-rope. He was going for an ecto splash, caught by Johan into a modified Ragnarok. One of the things to keep in mind as you watch this match, folks, is these are former tag partners. They used to be faction mates. They are well familiar with each other's tactics and abilities. As the Ghost gives him a DDT. Scoop slam again. Going up to the mid-rope. Then this time, Ecto Splash connects. And it gets him a 2 count. And now he is locking in Ghost Rider.
And your winner, Punk Master Ghost.
And the Ghost Rider did the job, tapping out the Son of Thunder. So that revenge that the Punk Master Ghost was looking for, well, I think he got it. So good on him. Now, we heard just right before that match, the Blue Hood offered Minuano a title shot for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship next week. But there's been another championship that there have been some entreaties made about, and that is the newest championship on Warzone, the Underworld Championship, with the champion Sasquatch Wing making many allusions to who he wants to face, who he thinks deserving a shot. And let's just say, after those vague comments coming to ringside, we're now going to hear from Juan Chance. Sasquatch Wing, one hears you come to the ring and make many comments about giving a chance to someone. And of course, everyone knows it was very clear. You spoke in a way that we all know you were speaking of one chance and offering me a chance at your title. Although I understand what you're asking for, you don't want to just come out and say, oh, one chance is the next person to face me for the Underworld Championship. You want me to come forth and be clear in what I want. Well, Sasquatch Wing, I am happy to tell you that if one has learned anything in his time here in the Warzone, it always pays to be direct. That is how one gets one the more chance. And so, I will say it in clear, concise language. I, one chance, challenge you, Sasquatch Wing, for the Underworld Championship. I will be your next contender. There, we have observed the proper forms and all etiquette. And might I say, Sasquatch Wing, I have been a fan of yours for many years, long before one came to Warzone. And it is an honor to face you for the Underworld Championship, and promise it will be a match to remember. Boy, that's the next best thing to getting a signature on the dotted line. So, folks, you heard it here. Juan Chance will be the next contender for the Underworld Championship. Well, I guess Sasquatch Wing has to technically accept. We'll get all the fineries worked out. We know where this is going. There's no questions. But now for our next matchup, one of the things that just happens in wrestling in general, but certainly here at MNW, is you get faction on faction warfare. And sometimes it goes on for a long time, and sometimes not so long. And we had recent contention between members of the Wild Boys and members of Los Villanos Ingobernable. Well, we had those members fighting, but for each team, there was a member not in that clash. And both of those members are bona fide Multiverse Nexus wrestling legends. And we're going to have them in a match first. But first, we've got a message from Sasquatch Wing saying, glad to hear Juan. This one just wanted to make sure that Juan wants it. will see Juan in the ring. There you have it, folks. Juan Chance, the next challenger for the Underworld Championship. In the meantime, two legends, two members of recently competing factions, about to face one-on-one here in the ring. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Grizzly Adams.
Representing the Wild Boys, but also, again, was a member of the Murder Cave and has of late been questioning if perhaps his time is coming to a close. But for now, we are here for wrestling action. And his opponent is another bona fide MNW legend. Did I hear somebody just call him pathetic? Folks, don't poke the Grizzly. I'm just saying, don't poke the Grizzly. Former multiversal heavyweight champion, but so is his opponent.
And introducing their opponent, El Albatro,
The Lucha Legend. Coming down, he and Grizzly out. Not the first time they faced each other. But the way things are going, one has to wonder if maybe it's going to be the last. Now, of course, Alba has made no noises about leaving the multiverse, but you know, these days I don't take anything for granted. But for now, basically putting a bow on the recent feud, or mini feud, have what will you, between the Wild Boys and Los Villanos Ingobernable. And they go, and right off the bat, here comes Grizzly Adams. And, oh, in the Tree of Woe, getting the knees. And Alba was putting on an offense only to be shut down by Adams. Bringing him up and, forcing him down. Working the arms. Alba, a submission specialist. Oh, leg sweep by Adams. Oh, Alba just stepping back going, nope. Oh, double hammer strike from all the way uptown. Grizzly pushing him off. Oh, these two, and again, legends. Not the first time they have faced each other. Both having been at the top of the mountain. And El Albatross. Kick out at 2. Oh, looks like he is setting up. Oh, caught. Clearly he was setting up for a Maker's Guillotine. And Adams' response was, I believe not. And now Adams going on the stalk. Oh! It is now up to a 4 count. Oh! And finally, both men back in the ring. Alba hoist. Oh! And 2. And hoisting him up again. Hurling him across the ring. Alba stalking his prey. Oh, right into that kick. 2. And another kick out at 2. Alba going up to the top rope. Oh! Grizzly was ready for him. Oh! Catching him with a punch off the top, then his own punch off the middle. It is, trying to hit him into the corner, but the ref was in the way. And the ref didn't see it. Grizzly brought the heat. And now 2 legends in just a punching contest. And Alba finally knocking Adams down. And holding him with that neck breaker and into the Maker's Guillotine, locked in. But Adams slipping out, but looks like Alba's not satisfied. Going for a second Maker's Guillotine.
And your winner, Albatross.
And victory to the leader of Los Villanos, Ingobernable, putting a bow on that feud. And so, two legends clashing in the ring. But that now leaves us, well, folks, we are now going to hear, we heard earlier this evening from Chaz Lee speaking about his contemplations after losing to the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black. Well, now we're about to hear from the other end of that equation. We're about to hear from the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black. Oi, listen up. Yeah, I feel pretty good. I took out Chaz. I took out a Murder Cave member. And yeah, that feels right. I'm going to say it's not even that it feels good. It feels right. But now that I've been there, now that I've done that, I have to look forward. Specifically, I got to look towards Multivania. Now, of course, everyone's going, well, if you can hold your championship until Multivania, I guess you're going to be there. Yeah, but where? I'm the Nexus Titan champion. Don't always get the big slot, do I? But I'm going to make this vow right now. I don't know how. I don't know what's going to make it happen, but whether or not I am still champion come Multivania, I, the Mad Lad of London, the Ginger Boy Tommy Black, am going to main event Multivania. And I don't care how I do it, no matter the circumstances, I am going to main event the big show and stand at the peak of Multiverse Nexus Wrestling. And I can already hear the naysaying. I can already hear all of you out there telling me, well, that's not going to happen. All of you thinking, oh, you're going to have to keep defending your belt. And whoever's Multiversal Heavyweight Champion gets to main event Multimania. Well, that's how it's been done in the past. But that's just that. The past. And as I said at the top, I'm looking forward. I'm looking to the future. And the future, from where I'm standing, looks like Tommy Black main eventing Multivania. You know, wow. Really, that is a bold statement, especially for the person currently holding the number 2 belt. And there's a lot of road between now and Multivania, including the Blue Hood facing Minuano for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship next week. And we've got months until Multivania. Well, at least 2. I mean, it's Multiverse is anonymous. We all know that. So, all right, Tommy, I'd love to see what your plan is and how you're going to make it happen. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Because now, folks, it has been a crazy night, but we are now to a match that was promised. This match came into being due to a challenge laid down by Devin. Devin, the person, speaking of somebody who knows how to make an opportunity. Devin, who wants a title shot, challenged Osman Killick for possession of Osman Killick's wish, a wish that he had initially cashed in and then got loop-de-looped by Adrian Driscoll, who's of course in our main event. Well, Osman has a wish, Devin wants it, and they are about to fight for it. And I have nothing else to say about that except let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Osman Killick.
Open sesame! It's Osman Killick. Now, Osman is a djinn and at times is used to granting wishes. And the wish he granted tonight was to give Devin a shot at the wish. Now, I want to be clear. The wish they are fighting for is not a supernatural spell. It is a wrestling stipulation. It is whoever possesses the wish can cash it in to get any match against any opponent with any stipulation. It can be a title match. It can be a loser leaves town match. It can be anything they want that can be decided by winning a wrestling match. And Devin has been clear, he wants to win gold. And Osman, being Osman, heard the challenge and went, I accept. Because Osman will never turn down an honest challenge.
And introducing their opponent, Devin.
Folks, take a good look at this man. He is the embodiment of hustle. He knows that opportunities often don't get handed out, and if you want it, you've got to go make it for yourself. And once again, he has done just that. Making a challenge to Osman Killick that Osman accepted. And now Devin gets to fight for the wish. And here we go. Now, Osman is giving him the shot, but he's not going to just give him the wish. He's going to fight to retain. But once again, Devin has worked and hustled and managed to gain himself yet another opportunity. If he wins, I know he'll be in my office telling me what he wants to face. If he loses, He'll be in my office telling me what, looking for that next shot. But for now, he's got to get past the Jin. And there we are. It is... Oh, hung out to dry is what that is. Devin with the advantage, and he is pressing it. Oh! And given that neck breaker, now they are trading blows. And believe me, trading punches is a place Devin is very used to with his MMA background. And Osman rolling out of the ring. And Devin just sitting there waiting for him to get back. I think Devin wisely decided not to go outside the ring at this time. Oh! Still gets slammed down. Whipped into the ropes. Oh! Reverse roundhouse. Kick out by Osman. And now Devin going up top. Deciding he doesn't like the distance. Osman stepped back just a little too far for him. That's part of the game. Sometimes you got to do things like judge those distances. And going up there, it's, well, oh, slamming Devin into that corner. And hoisting him up in that military press. And the splash. Bringing him to the ropes. And using the rope to assist and snapping him back. And hung out to dry. And oh, discus punch. Devin ready for him on the outside. As I said, Devin always looking for that next opportunity. Osman throwing Devin back into the ring. Going up top. And flying elbow, going for the pin. Kick out at 2. And getting him in that camel clutch. Deciding that's not how he wants to win, though. Flipping him over, going for the pin.
And your winner, Osman Kick.
Well, folks, Osman Killick retains. He still has the wish. And I will keep I keep a standard meeting open for Devin on Tuesdays. So, yeah. I'm already ready. Devin, I'll be there listening to whatever. In the meantime, folks, that was our penultimate match. We only have one left to go. It is time for your main event. After making the deal, our Sawyer is getting his shot at the TTV Championship. But the deal he made with Driscoll is a dear one. The TTV belt is the last belt that Sawyer needs, he says, to make out his collection. And Driscoll has it, but if Driscoll wins, Sawyer can never challenge for the TTV belt again. But first, we got to have that match. So let's do it. Say it with me. Let's do this.
The following match is for the TTV Championship and your main event. Introducing first, Sawyer.
There he is, the undisputed future, R. Sawyer, going for his shot at the TTV belt. And again, if he wins, he is the new champion. But if he loses, this is it. This is his one and only shot. And he is here in the ring. He is ready for action.
And introducing their opponent They are the TTV champion, Adrian Driscoll.
And our mysterious deal maker, Adrian Driscoll, holder of the TTV belt. And as he heads down to the ring, again, those disturbing, unblinking eyes. And this is going to be an epic match between an MNW legend and one of its most mysterious figures. In a night where we've been hearing from the legends, if we really think about it. And there it is. This is what it's all about. The TTV Championship. And let us not forget the stipulation. If you can rack up 7 title defenses for that belt, you can cash it in with the Gift of Chaos and get a multiversal heavyweight championship match. Only 2 wrestlers have done that, Khan and TJ Gable, and only Gable turned it into a multiversal heavyweight title run. At this point, Driscoll is basically halfway there. And can you imagine this man? Because at this timing right now, he could get himself to a position to be the main event at Multivania. In fact, whoever walks out of here with that belt could be in the main event. But before we get there, we have to get through this. Oh, Driscoll getting him in a calf crusher. Sawyer with a DDT. And, oh, down goes the Undisputed Future. Oh, Driscoll into the nuts and bolts. Whoa! Driscoll with a high-risk maneuver that does pay off. And oh, the Spanish announce table now very nervous. Oh, against those steel steps. Up to a 6 count. And back in the ring, going for a pin. Whip to the corner, well, into the rope, sorry. Leapfrog and neckbreaker. Sawyer with the kick. And bringing him back up. Oh, landing some blows, scooping him up, and scoop slam. And again. Clothesline from Driscoll. Right on the small of the back. If Sawyer were not a cybernetic organism from the future, that might have broken his spine. Driscoll, oh, right in the face. Driscoll is coming in. Can he? Oh, nope, missed. And Sawyer coming in with a clothesline. One, two, I'd say that was a one. Yeah, ref is calling it a one. And Sawyer just twisting that arm. Driscoll rolling out to the ring, but Sawyer right after him. And Sawyer taking a moment, but also knowing champion's advantage. He will have to get Driscoll back in the ring if he wants to win the belt. But first, he's going to do a little damage. Oh, raining blows. Oh, Driscoll setting up. Oh, no, he got a little fancy. Sawyer back in the ring. Oh! That move, which mocks the Ansible effect. Finishing move of Sawyer's former Robro Zeta. Now knees to the face. Oh, Driscoll pulling off that cover. But you got to be careful pulling dirty tricks with... Oh, and he goes right into it twice. You got to be careful pulling dirty tricks with our Sawyer in the ring. He knows them all. And now the ref is getting that turnbuckle cover back on, giving Sawyer free reign to do whatever he wants. Oh, and out goes Driscoll again. Up goes Sawyer. Oh, caught by Driscoll. Oh, but he's managed to throw Driscoll back in the ring again. Oh, flying elbow. Hoisting him up and kick to the gut. Oh, that DDT. Wait. Oh, you teleporting bastard. Oh, going for that Ansible effect again, blocked by Sawyer. They are definitely mixing. Oh, the blows, the reversals, they're coming fast and furious. Now up, Cyber Stunner.
And your winner and new TTV champion, Sawyer.
Well, Sawyer did it. He has won. Whoa, that's CJR kill. Well, no, damn it. Sawyer just won the belt. Now he's being attacked by an outlaw. Oh, and Nakano, who's had beef with Driscoll, is going after him. Damn it, we just had a great main event. Now it's being ruined by the outlaw. Oh, and Theron, the professional, was coming out to deal with him, and Markov was waiting for him. And now Killer's going after our ref. Damn it. Okay, people are flooding out trying to clear the ring, and now the Outlaws are heading out through the crowd. Damn it. That's it. Folks, I am done. I'm done with your three carny asses. If I have to put up with these three backyard wrestlers constantly messing up, you know what? Next week, there will be a special announcement. I am going to announce the match type that Theron Markov needs to win, and Theron must participate in, win, and he can come back if they win, but if if they lose, all three Outlaws are fired from MNW forever. And I'll make that announcement next week. Until then, we are out of time. I have been your host, Warzone. One last thing, Devin just posted, "Let the chaos begin." Well, that's happening, Devin. But until then, we are out of time. I've been your host, Jerry Aldini.